In this video, we will be looking at a stand-up comedy on the sufferers of obesity.
Do you mean fat people?
Yes, fat people. It is by an English stand-up comedian, Ricky Gervais. So, let's start.
I've only ever pointed out the fact that you get fat if you take in more calories than you burn off. That's simple science. I don't judge them in any other aspect of their life, but that's what happens. You get fat if you take in more calories than you burn off, okay? And that's indisputable, okay?
That is a straight-up, indisputable scientific fact. That is the only reason people get fat.
People say they make excuses, don't they, fat people? They say it's glandular. It's not glandular, it's greed, okay?
It is not one particular food item or hormone, glands, or any of the stupid reasons you will find on YouTube.
You just like eating, don't you?
Yes, you do get fat from eating a lot.
It's big bones. Yeah, big bones covered in meat and gravy.
The reality is that bones make up around 15% of the total body mass. This is for average lean people. And bones are hard. Very hard. All of that jiggly squishy thing covering you is fat, not big bones.
I saw a documentary back in England about this woman who was 350 pounds because she ate 10 burger and fries a day. That'll do it.
Consuming a lot of junk food is a big reason why people are getting fat. They are very dense in calories. Here's why. Carbohydrates contain 4 calories per gram. Protein contains 4 calories per gram. So if you eat 1 gram of carb or protein, you will get 4 calories. But fats contain 9 calories per gram, which is more than double. Junk food like burgers contain a lot of fat, and that makes them highly dense in calories. Also, they are dense when it comes to just the size of food, in terms of volume, length into breadth into height, that volume.
10 separate meals of burger and fries. 10 separate trips to McDonald's, right? In a cab? Oh, didn't even walk that. Wasted calories, okay? So, to stop her eating these meals, they wired her jaw together. So she liquidized 10 burger and fries a day. Now she's on burger smoothies. Now she's not even chewing. That used up 3 calories. So lo and behold, she gets fatter.
The second reason is the lack of activity. Modern jobs are not that physically challenging. The employees have to sit in one place for hours. Also, laziness is the son of invention. When there's a car available, why would anyone walk? Better yet, just order food online from the couch. No need to walk up to the car.
So they admitted her to have that thing done where you staple your stomach together. And she's sitting there in hospital, looking all depressed. Well, you can't eat for an hour before an operation, can you? Lank hair, smock. Christ knows where they got that, right? And she said, it's a really dangerous procedure, but it's the only option left. One, jogging. You don't even walk. Right. Salad. You don't like the taste. 3, 9 burger and fries a day.
What he just said here is very crucial. When people opt for extreme methods like starvation diets, it becomes very difficult to adapt to their lifestyle. Instead, going from 10 burgers to 9, as he said, is far better. First of all, it creates a caloric deficit, which is essential for burning fat. Just like you get fat from eating more food, you get thinner from eating less food. That is the only way. No cream you apply on your belly or green tea, lemon water, honey, or some fat burning tablets are going to help. A caloric deficit is the only way. Also, it is not that big of a change, and that makes it easy for the mind to adapt to. Going from 10 burgers to 0 would be hard, but 9 is easy. Then you can slowly reduce it to 8, 7, 6, 5. And yes, fat loss is a slow process, at least compared to the fake online transformations.
I said, what's the disease? She went, everything tastes good. Everything? Yeah. Not salads.
When it comes to salads, they are very low in calories. Salads contain vegetables and fruits that are high in water, making them less calorie dense compared to junk food. When you replace a burger with the same size salad, you are eating much lower calories. This is a great way to suppress hunger. You may feel that your stomach is full, but the total calories you are consuming is a lot less.
I saw this episode of Jerry Springer. It was called Jerry Springer Saves the World's Fattest Man. You've got to watch that. It cut to this guy at home in his house. They couldn't bring him to the studio. They had a camera crew there. Got a big blob on the bed. He sort of filled the tray. He looked like an uncooked souffle. And they said, how much do you weigh? And he weighed 1,000 pounds. 1,000 pounds. Now, my point is this. When he weighed himself one day and he was, say, 500 pounds, didn't he think then that was a lot for a human? For what is essentially a land mammal? That's a lot.
Do not let it get that bad. The more fat a person becomes, the harder and slower it is to lose that fat.
Not only is that what makes you fat, people know that's what's making them fat. No one got fat behind their own back. No one and went, what the fuck's that? Okay? It's not a surprise, it's a gradual process. You have loads of time to back out from this project.
Getting fat is a gradual process. It does not happen all of a sudden. If weight is going up, clothes are getting tighter around the waist, then those are the signs that you should
be more careful.
But do not freak out on the smallest increase in weight. Your weight fluctuates all day due to water retention. So a couple of pounds up or down is not something to worry about. If you go 5 or 10 pounds up, then that is when you should go for a fat loss diet.
People don't even want to use the word fat now because I think it's derogatory. It's a real taboo subject. So they use euphemisms. They go, oh, you know Brenda, the big girl, what, 7 foot? No, Brenda, you know, she's the one who's clammy even in winter. Just say she's fat. Nothing wrong with it. It's their choice. It's up to you if you want to be fat. It's fine. But they don't. They go, you know, Brenda, she's out of breath just standing up at her desk.
People are so sensitive nowadays. In a few years, people will start getting offended over weather forecasts. And 10 years after that, they will get offended over themselves. People want all the praise, but none of the criticism.
But we've got to do something, because a third of the world are obese, and a third of the world are starving. The fat ones are eating the skinny ones' food, basically.
1/3 of the world is obese. Why is it that obesity is rising so much? A century ago, people used to work in farms and factories that required a lot of physical labor. They were very active, burning thousands of calories. Secondly, there was no junk food. Now, people are sedentary as most jobs require minimal physical activity, and junk food companies have taken over. These companies spend a huge amount of money in researching a taste that will get people addicted to their food. This is why people cannot stop after eating one potato chip or chocolate. A lot of research goes behind this. Even today in less developed villages, people have bigger houses and large open spaces. They have to walk longer distances going from the bedroom to the kitchen compared to the tiny apartments in cities. People can now order food online, but in remote villages they have to travel to the market. The small things make a big difference. The solution here is simple. Discard all development and return to monkey. The solution here is simple. Remain active, eat less junk food, subscribe to Brownie King Fitness, watch all of the videos on fat loss and follow that advice. To conclude, Ricky Gervais has better fat loss advice than 90% of the social media influencers. And that is a very sad thing.